Good morning, Storytimers. It's me, Donna Vee, and I'm so excited to be here today. Oh my goodness, you know what I just found out? Guess what? I want to give the biggest shout out right now to all of the little ones graduating today from preschool, along with my friend Juliet from St. Thomas School in Bloomfield. Today is St. Thomas School's graduation for preschool. Oh my goodness, I remember when my little ones graduated preschool and what a special day it was and what a big deal it was. They went to, Carly went to Ladybug Preschool and Courtney went to Clifton Little School. And I can tell you right now, as a mom, it was one of the most amazing days ever. It was the sweetest day ever to see them graduate with their little cap and gown. So I want to say congratulations to all the graduates that are graduating preschool and kindergarten, because you're on your way, you guys, to it's the beginning. It's the beginning of the most amazing educational time in your life. And I want to say congratulations. Good morning, Ryan, all the way over from Northern Ireland. Welcome. Hello, Lisa. Good morning, Storytimers. I know they are so sweet over at St. Thomas Church. They have the St. Thomas School. I used to go there when I was a kid for youth group. But little Juliet, Juliet, she's graduating. It's so sweet. That's Scarlett's sister, little sister, my friend Fabio's kids. So I am so excited. Congratulations. Have an amazing day. What a beautiful sunshiny morning you have. I know it's going to be a hot one, so don't forget. We want to make sure that we stay hydrated really seriously. Yesterday was a hot one. Good morning, Jim Tomlinson. And if you were outside like I was outside, woof, it was seriously a warm day. And yes, W is for warm. And wow, alliteration coming up. I love it. It's so exciting. I think I can turn this light on too. You know what's so wild? Ooh, that's better. Now I feel like I'm really here. Good morning. My name is Donna Vee. This is Storytime with Donna Vee. We are live 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Sunday through Friday. And this has been a passion project that we started together March 21st of 2020. Good morning. Howdy, Jerry Reesby. Nice to see you. And I just don't know. I see it going on forever. I just have no idea. All I know is I love it because it's a great way to communicate, a great way to wake up with healthy habits and good manners and excitement and joy. When I wake up in the morning, sometimes they're harder than others to get out of bed. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes you're caught in a dream and it's a really good dream, or maybe you just want to stay for the ending and you sit there and you're like, I don't want to wake up. But you know what? Gotta wake up, get ready, freshen up, brush your teeth, give it a little floss, and then come on over to story time. This is the place where we read 3 stories a day at minimum. We practice alliteration through alliterative sentences that are given to me from my Storytime friends, Frank Simon. We've got Lisa Marie. I know sometimes Ryan sends one over, and his mom Joni, all the way over from Ireland. So it's always something different, always something fun. The same idea going through. We practice the alphabet, which is really amazing. And we have a letter of the day every day. Let's see. Yesterday's letter was V, and we said good morning to Vansh, Vishaka, Vinny, Viviana, and V. Let's see who happens to be on the back of the W. Is there someone on the back of the W? Good question, because I know sometimes toward the end of the alphabet, we have no names, but we have one, and I really should check to see if maybe we have another name that I haven't written down. This is the original leaderboard of good mornings. And there's so many names. The first name ever to be on this list was TJ. TJ was the first person I ever wanted to read to. She's camping today. I know that. And I'm looking to see if anyone else has a W. I don't think so. But I found one. William. William is all the way up in Massachusetts. And guess what? William, now your name is on my W. So that is exciting. Every once in a while I have to check because you never know. And there's always room. So if you have someone's name that you want me to add, I will definitely do that. And we definitely practice the alphabet every day. And we do what we like to call alphabetizing, exercising. That's true. That's everyone loves the alphabet. Okay. All right. Let me see. So now I'm going to say good morning to the two names that are on the back of the W. In case, if there is anyone else that you want to add, you can totally add them, right? But we want to say good morning, shout out with lots of energy, lots of love, lots of excitement to Willow, good morning, and William. And I'm going to put this over here. Oh, this is my music box. Check out my music box. See? When you wish upon a star, wish. W is wish. If you know of any words that you want to share, let me know, and I'll put them up on the screen. It's a great way to help each other learn other words that start with the letter W. But right now, what we're going to do is exercise to the alphabet. And I personally have been really into lifting these books up like they're weights. Well, they are. And this is how I do it. Hold on. I get a few books, not a lot. We don't want to overdo it. And we have to actually be careful and hold on to the books tightly so they don't hit you in the head. Ooh, wisdom, winner, welcome. Those are good. Wowzer, western. We got western. Ooh, Lisa, welcome, wise woman, words, waffles, weeping willow. It sounds like an alliterative sentence right there, but I know your alliterative sentences are way more challenging. Whistle. I like to whistle. Okay. And working out. Working out starts with the letter W. So I've taken my 1, 2, 3, 4 books right here, and I have them all stacked up, and I'm holding them tightly. I'm going to do some, I guess they're like push-ups, or I don't know what they would be called. We're just going to lift these books up. Now, there are 26 letters in the alphabet. A through M is 13, and then there's a little space in between M and N, and we shout middle. So we shout middle, and then we say N through S with another exercise, and then we yell switch, and then there's another exercise. You'll see. If it's your first time here, welcome, W, welcome. If not, welcome back. And if you're watching on the replay, then you can just exercise along with us. Are you ready? Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. What? Middle. N. Wait. N, O, P, Q, R, S. Ooh, switch. T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. So proud of you. You know I'm proud of you. If you did your exercises at home, I can tell you this. That means you're building more than muscle. You're building character. And it's so important. It totally is. And now I want to tell you this. Water is a really important part of the day. W is for water. So we should take a water break. I know we started too earlier and then I got distracted, which is nothing new. I get distracted all the time, but then I figure out a way to refocus, come to center, and refocus. So this is what I like to do. I have my water in my bottle, and then I count to 5. So I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I don't say it because I might get water everywhere. So I just count with my fingers or in my mind. Don't forget, if you can't exercise because of an injury or disability, or you can't count because of an injury or disability with your hands, you could always use your imagination, because stretching your imagination is so important and exercising your mind is amazing. So you ready? Here we go. Ta-da! That was amazing. That was awesome. Oh my gosh. You know what else is awesome? My friend Christine Grillon is here. Good morning, Christine. Nice to see you here. Oh, I'm so excited. Healthy habits, good manners are so important. So acknowledging people by saying hello is important. Saying please, saying thank you is totally important. Being grateful and showing gratitude is important. Brushing your teeth, drinking water. Oh, there's so many great things and ways to express it. Another way to express things is sign language. You could say, I love you like this, or you could say hi, H-I, or you could just wave, or you could express yourself like this for joy, woo, right? And hey, Al, or you could say hi, hi, Al, like that, A-L, and that's amazing. Hey, Jeff, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you. But this is how we're going to do. We're going to practice the Asl alphabet. Are you ready? Yeah, you are. Okay. Now, this is what it looks like. I'll show it to you. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like in its entirety. Today, we're practicing because Fridays have become now No Peek Friday. We just go through the Asl alphabet without looking. But today, I'll leave it up so you can check it out and get ready to practice with us. A, B, C, D, look at that, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. Today's letter W, X, Y, and Z. So excited because the fact that you practice the alphabet with me just shows you that, that is amazing. One day you're going to use it, and you're going to remember that you learned it here on Storytime, and that's going to be amazing. And I'm so excited for that day to happen. You know what else I'm excited about? My vitamins. That's right. I'm excited about my vitamins, but I'm really excited about this alliterative sentence. I think I'm going to take my vitamins first because that'll help me to focus and build up my memory muscle so that I can practice and do a really great job at this alliterative sentence because it is a long alliterative sentence. It is like a paragraph today. All right. So if anybody has been watching and knows, this is what you do. We have to guess what vitamins we're going to get today. So here are the vitamin colors, pink and purple. I will tell you this. There's one magical yellow one inside here. And I don't know where it is. It's probably somewhere in the middle of it. But you could guess that. Okay, the guesses are starting to come in. A pink and a purple one. May I have one of each, please, Donna? So you would like a pink and a purple one also. All right, if anybody else wants to guess, go for it. The person that guesses correctly gets to pick a page from the most amazing book, A Beginner's Guide to the Universe by author Mike Dooley, Uncommon Ideas for Living an Unusually Happy Life. And I do live an unusually happy life. 2 pink. Okay, 2 pink for Lisa. Just remember, the pinks are so sour. And I just brushed my teeth, so get ready for some silly faces. Good morning, Joni Bailey. 2 purple, please. Okay. That's so exciting. All right, so here we go. We're picking the vitamins. And if you were little, right, and you needed help, you would say, may I please have my vitamins? And then the person that was helping you would say, sure, okay. And then you would get the vitamins, just like I'm doing. And then you'd make sure to say thank you. Good morning. Okay, so I'm not looking. This is how I do it. It's like a tumbler. It's kind of like when you go to the VFW hall and they have the bingo machine and they have it come out. Okay, here we go. I have no idea what's in my hand. No, I don't know. I'm so excited though. It's a very big surprise for me too. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Gotcha. Okay, it's right here. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a pink and a purple day. Christine Grillon, you picked pink and purple. Ryan, you picked one of each also, so you get to pick a page too. So if you could each pick a page from 7 to 158, That would be lovely. And that's going to be the message for our day. I'm really excited because this little book is one of my favorites. This segment of Storytime started way back in March of 2020 because I knew that there were so many adults that were helping the little ones to get their computers on, their phones on, to tune in. And I thought there needs to be a segment for the adults. And these are the messages that are just like timeless. And this book was written by author Mike Dooley for his daughter when she was very, very little. And so they're messages for everyone, but mostly I think this is the segment that the adults like. I think so anyway. Oh, 121. Okie dokie. Let's see. 35. Okie dokie. Here we go. I have to take my vitamins first. If you're taking them with me, this is the time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's right. Don't chew with your mouth open or talk with your mouth full. Those are good manners. Whoa. I think I'm going to have some water. Oh, right. Yeah. I love it. My Aunt Cecilia's here. Good morning. She says, I'm here for the nugget, but then I have to go. Nugget of truth. That's right. Okay. 121 first. Here we go. Oh, I turned almost right to it. I love when that happens. It's magic. Magic. Those in great relationships aren't always those who are good at relationships, and those in challenging relationships aren't always those who are bad at relationships. No matter how great the desire is to please another, let it be no greater than the desire to be yourself. Don't trust anyone who tells you your happiness is more important to them than their own. When they finally see what this whole time space thing is about, you're going to laugh. You're going to cry, and you're going to be so grateful that you loved as much as you did. There's nothing unspiritual about ending a relationship for any reason or for no reason, so long as you do it with love. I'm ending my relationship with, I think, bread today. I might take a little break from bread, but I'm going to do it with love. Hey, Aunt Cecilia! Got some fans. Okay, page 35. 35. Take a little bread break. Here we go. 35. No matter what you may go after in life, getting what you want will always boil down to at least a little bit of divine intervention, your own. To speed with which any dream may be realized. Nope. Gotta get my reading glasses. The speed with which any dream may be realized is always a function of how small the miracles have to be in order not to freak out the dreamer. I'm going to read that again. The speed with which any dream may be realized is always a function of how small the miracles have to be in order not to freak out the dreamer. The difference between have and have not is always down to imagination. There are 3 things that will always evade your physical senses: trees growing, the earth spinning, and dreams coming true. Never assume these things aren't happening based upon what you see. That's amazing. We do love us. Hi, Mom. Nope, we're back to these vitamins, and you're a little late, but that's okay. 1 yellow, 1 red. And no, today was 1 pink and 1 purple. You did get the fact that there are 2 separate ones. Okay. Amazing nugget of truth. Now, I guess I've been avoiding it long enough. The alliterative sentence today by Lisa Marie looks rather large. There's still time. If anyone would like to submit an alliterative sentence, you may do so. Today's letter is W for winner, women, wolves, wishes. You have to get that book. I thought you had it. Love you. Have a great day. I'll see you sometime soon. And I'm going to make that happen today. All right, here we go. Are you ready for the alliterative sentence? I'm going to bring it up on the screen. I'm a little nervous. What is an alliterative sentence? It is a sentence that all the words, or for the most part, start with the same letter. It's like a tongue twister. So this is going to be a very big alliterative sentence. I do not start saying it right away. What I like to do is put it up, and I don't look, so that if you at home would like to try this alliterative sentence out, you can. Yeah, wowzer is exactly right. Wowzer. Here we go. I'm not looking. Now here's the thing. One of the most important parts of learning and one of the most important parts of reading is to not get intimidated by words that you don't know. You need to continue to try to say them even if they trip you up. It's really important because you're not going to know every word the first time you see it. And admitting it is really special because then somebody could help you. All right, I'm going to try it. I'm not looking. I'm looking. Win over weakness, wrongs, worries, and wounds by awakening the worthiness and wholeness. Widen your wonder by welcoming the will for wisdom, wealth, and well-being. Where are you getting these? Are you writing these yourself? These are the most beautiful sentences. I love it. Win over weakness, wrongs, worries, and wounds by awakening the worthiness to wholeness. Widen your wonder by welcoming the will for wisdom, wealth, and well-being. Win over weakness, wrongs, worries, and wounds by awakening the worthiness and wholeness. Widen your wonder by welcoming the will for wisdom, wealth, and well-being. Wow, that is amazing. I love it so much. Winner, winner, you're both winners. I'm telling you, Lisa, that is a beautiful sentence like the other day. It's just amazing. Oh, you have a book. Excuse me. But they're beautiful. Can you share the title of this book? I really am so impressed by this book. Oh, Mom is watching and I have to check my spelling. Hey, you know what? I really appreciate good spelling as well. So you're right. You should make sure that you're spelling things correctly. Or you'll have to go on the naughty step. Okie dokie. So now, that was amazing, Lisa. Thank you for that. We have had our vitamins. We've talked about healthy habits. We've practiced the alphabet and the Asl alphabet. We have learned the letter of the day. An alliterative sentence of ginormous amounts has been here. Okay, I respect that so much. And then if you want to wait till you go through it again, go for it. I'm telling you, amazing. I just like that they're positive messages, not just alliterative sentences. All right, who's ready to send some love and light? We want to wish all the graduates more love. So let's get Liv out. She's got hugs inside of her, and she was sent all the way over from Massachusetts from Liliana and Melanie, and they're friends with William. So that's how I got to meet William, through story time. And then we'll get out our social distancing buddy. Hello, Bartholomew. And maybe we can get out Music Bear, because they're going to be playing that song. The graduation march. I think it's called Pomp and Circumstance, and I think it's amazing. And all the little ones that are graduating today, like Juliet, are going to be so filled with joy and excitement. So what I want to do today is, can you remember a time when you were so filled with joy and excitement that you could share that energy with us? Like, for instance, maybe for you it was when you graduated preschool, or maybe it was when you were watching someone graduate preschool. But all I'm saying is, if we can fill ourselves with the joy and the energy and the excitement of someone that is doing something great, maybe it's, I don't know. I mowed my lawn yesterday, and I threw a rock really far and a piece of wood, and then I just had a great time in my yard. I really did. So if you can fill yourself with that much joy and energy, right? and you can share it, that's like the next step. So here's what we're doing. Whether you have a social distancing buddy or you're going to give yourself a little hug for a moment, we are going to today, on the count of 3, send out love and light from our head, our heart, and our whole being. All right? Together we can do this. As a matter of fact, you know who we haven't had for a while? Screaming goat. And who couldn't, that sounds like excitement right there. So we have Screaming Goat, we have our music bear, and we have, of course, Bartholomew. So from your head, your heart, and your whole being, we're going to send this energy to each other, because this is the thing, guys. You don't need to do this only here with me. You can send love and light out throughout the day to someone that you see that looks sad, lonely, left out, maybe someone waiting for a bus, and they're just looking really just waiting for the bus. You could sit there and you can look at them and you could send this energy, and somehow it works. I'm telling you, try it. Okay, here we go. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, go. That was amazing, you guys. You're the most amazing light workers I know. And that's one thing that makes me happy, is that we get to be light workers together. And that is amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, what a team to be on. Team light workers. Okay, let's breathe our way into relaxation and get ready to listen to the books. Are you ready? I've got some good ones. I have an educational book. I have a fun book. I've got it all here. All right, here we go. I am excited. I am sending so much love and light. I am filled with joy. I am ready to read. I'm ready to read. Are you? Okay, I have a silly book first. This is a silly book, and it's by, it's a SpongeBob book, you guys. It's called The Great Train Mystery. Let's see what's going on here. This is a ready-to-read Level 2 book from Nickelodeon, adapted by David Lumen, based on the screenplay Krabby Patty No More, by Casey Alexander, Zeus Servas, Stephen Banks, and Danny McKaylee, illustrated by the Artifact Group. Wow, that's a lot. This is a lot. Okay. The Great Train Mystery. This is a SpongeBob book. Let's have a little fun this morning on this Monday morning. SpongeBob. SpongeBob, yelled Mr. Krabs. I need you to cross the ocean and bring back the secret Krabby Patty recipe I keep hidden in a way far out townville. Yes, sir, said SpongeBob. I think Mr. Krabs has a little bit of an accent, and I think it's kind of English. Mr. Krabs held up a key. This is the only key to the safe deposit box. Nope, that's kind of, I don't know. I'm going to just read it like Donna. Safe deposit box that has the recipe locked inside. He handed it to SpongeBob. I will guard this key with my life, SpongeBob promised. Look at how happy he is to be given that responsibility. All aboard! SpongeBob waved from the train. Goodbye, Mr. Krabs. Wish me luck. And Mr. Krabs shouted, Remember, boy, keep your eye on that key and watch out for plankton. Thanks for coming with me, buddy, SpongeBob told Patrick. Mr. Krabs is counting on me to bring back the Krabby Patty recipe. Krabby Patties, Patrick moaned. His pal agreed. To the dining car. Meanwhile, Plankton knew of SpongeBob's mission and wanted that key. I'll hop on the train and steal the key because I am an evil genius, he shouted. Do you see him? I am an evil genius. SpongeBob and Patrick walked into the dining car. Ooh, fancy, SpongeBob gushed. And they give you so much food. You need 2 forks, cried Patrick. They heard a baby crying. I can't get the poor dear to stop, said its nanny. It's okay, little fella. No need to fuss, SpongeBob said. Oh, a baby. They sat down, and a porter came in. Wow, said SpongeBob, a real live butler. I'm not a butler, said the porter. Sorry, sir, but the dining car is closed. But we haven't even heard the specials yet, SpongeBob said. The dining car is closed for you, the porter growled. You must leave now, and he shoved SpongeBob out of his seat. What? That is mean. Hope next time we get to eat, said Patrick. Actually, Patrick would say, hope next time we get to eat, said Patrick. We have to find a safe place to hide this, SpongeBob said. Hide what? Asked Patrick. The key! SpongeBob screamed. Patrick, where's the key? I promised Mr. Krabs I would not let it out of my sight. Ooh. Guys, does anybody have a clue where the key might be? I think I do. Suddenly, SpongeBob and Patrick noticed Plankton aboard the train. Plankton, you stole the key, SpongeBob shouted. Oh, come on, Plankton said. I just got here. I couldn't have stolen it. Yet? Look at him, little Plankton. He's not so dangerous looking, but he is dangerous. Search him, SpongeBob said. Oh, I keep using Patrick's voice. With pleasure, Patrick answered. Patrick picked up Plankton. He stared at the tiny guy. He's clean, Patrick said. I told you, Plankton shouted. Look how tiny he is. That key would be bigger than him. That key would be bigger than him. Well, if you did not steal it, then who did? SpongeBob thought hard. It must have been someone on this train. Patrick, call the cops. Cops! I need you, Patrick bellowed. A great mystery has taken place today, SpongeBob told the police officers. Someone on board this train must have stolen my key. Oh, suddenly he pointed. You there! You are not fooling me with that innocent act. Oh, remember? He saw the baby. You never know. Where were you at 6 p.m. the night of May 5th? And don't give me that goo-goo gaga stuff. SpongeBob walked up to the police chief. I believe the thief is none other than the nanny. The nanny laughed nervously. I have not stolen a key. Ooh. SpongeBob picked up the baby. Sir, if you search the baby's diaper, you'll find the key. If you search this baby's diaper, you will find the key. The police chief took out a pair of tongs and he started to search. Aha! Cried the police chief. SpongeBob was thrilled. The key? No, said the child. No, said the chief. Neptune's jewel. Jewel of the sea. You've nabbed the Jewel Triplets gang. Whoa. Can you imagine? There was a jewel in that baby's diaper. Triplets? Asked SpongeBob. Yes, triplets, said the baby in a rough, low voice. Ready? Triplets? Asked SpongeBob. Yeah, triplets, said the baby in a rough, low voice. Come on out, you two. They got us. The nanny opened her coat, and she was really two brothers. What? SpongeBob was shocked. So if they didn't do it, that means the key was stolen by... Whoa, do you see that? The triplets are two brothers. The nanny. The butler. The butler, SpongeBob turned and pointed at the porter. Plankton jumped on the porter's chest. Give me that key. Give me the key. Give it to me, he roared. SpongeBob told the biggest police officer to shake the butler down. Whoa. The policeman shook the porter. First plankton hit the ground. Then a stapler hit plankton. Bonk. Then a hammer. Clunk. Then an anvil. Clang. No key, the cop said. But then the porter's mask slid off. What? The cop was amazed. This is Orange J. Ruffy. He's wanted for stealing ham sandwiches. Oh my goodness. Patrick shook his head. That's a terrible crime. But SpongeBob started to cry. I still have not found the key. I broke my promise to Mr. Krabs. I don't deserve to work at the Krusty Krab. Oh my goodness. Don't give up hope yet, SpongeBob. Don't worry, buddy, Patrick said. I'm sure it will turn up. He was cleaning his teeth with something, and that something was the key. Oh, Patrick. Oh, Patrick. Patrick! SpongeBob yelled. Where in the ocean did you find the key? In your shorts, Patrick answered. When I was cleaning them from your little accident earlier. SpongeBob blushed. Now the mystery is solved, and we can go get the recipe, SpongeBob said. The key is safe with me. For now, Plankton said as he followed them onto the train. The Great Train Mystery. Well, I'll tell you, I love a good train mystery. When I was a kid, we went on this train ride, and they had fake bank robbers come in and everything. It was pretty wild. All right, who's up for a story to learn a little bit about whales? Baby whales drink milk. This is a Stage 1 book by Barbara Juster Urbanson, illustrated by Lambert Davis, and this is a Let's Read and Find Out science book. I love that. Ooh, I love science. Oh, there's a turtle. Turtle. Baby whales drink milk. Whales are huge sea animals. They live in the ocean the way fish do. A whale's enormous body is shaped like a fish, but it is not a fish. It is a mammal. See that? It is a mammal. Humans are mammals. Cats, dogs, horses, and pigs are mammals too. They all feed their babies milk that come from their bodies. See that? Oh, piglets. Whales are mammals. Whale babies drink milk too. Can you imagine? I wonder what whale milk tastes like. I wonder if it's like the ocean. Whales are very different from fish. Most fish hatch from eggs, but almost all mammals are born alive. A baby whale is born out of its mother's body, and it's called a calf. See the little baby? Where'd it go? That's the little baby. A humpback whale calf grows in its mother's body for almost a year. All summer, his mother whale swam in the cold waters of the northern Pacific Ocean while her baby grew inside her body. That's like us. At the end of the summer, the cold water began to freeze, so the whales swam south to the warmer ocean. The warm water is a perfect place for a newborn baby whale. See that? Whales are gigantic at birth. This calf was 14 feet long when it was born, about the size of a canoe. Can you imagine? That is a large baby. The mother pushed her new baby gently to the water's surface. It quickly filled its lungs with air. Its mother needs fresh air too. Humpback whales have 2 breathing holes at the top of their heads. They are called blowholes. The whales breathe through these holes the way we breathe through our nose. That's pretty interesting. See right there? Very, very interesting. When a whale comes up for air, it blows out the old air from its lungs. The air comes out of the blowholes on the top of its head. The air is mixed with tiny drops of water. When people see the spray shooting up, they say that the whale is spouting. Some spouts shoot as high as 25 feet in the air. Whoa. Excuse me. After the whale spouts, it breathes fresh air into its lungs. Some whales can swim for more than an hour without needing more air. An hour. Now the baby humpback has plenty of air in its lungs. The mother and her calf dive down again. Look at that. That's beautiful. As they swim along, the mother whale keeps her baby near her with her long flipper. With special muscles, the mother squirts her milk into the calf's mouth. The baby whale begins to drink. Baby whales drink milk. That's amazing. Mother whales take good care of their babies and protect them from harm. The mother humpback whale will keep her calf with her for a year. Because her milk is so rich, the calf will grow very fast. It's so interesting. All mammals are warm-blooded. Whales are warm-blooded too. The temperature inside a whale's body is always the same, even in the coldest water, even in the warmest water. Fish are different. Fish are cold-blooded. Their body temperature changes if the water temperature changes. People are warm-blooded mammals too. You may feel chilly or you may feel very warm, but when you take your temperature with a thermometer, it will always be the same, about 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's like, I don't even know what that is Celsius. I'm going to guess it's like 24, but I don't really know. I would love to know. Oh boy. All mammals have fur or hair. A whale doesn't have much hair, only a few bristles on its head. A whale has no fur to keep it warm. Instead, it has a deep layer of fat. Did I get it right? Did I say 20? I don't even know. Instead, did I say 24? Instead, it has a deep layer of fat under its smooth skin. The fat is called blubber. Ooh, I'll keep that one back here. That's a lot. It's a lot. 26 degrees Celsius. Pretty good. Well, I knew that if it was 16, it was 66 degrees. I just did a little bit of estimating. Okay. Whales can make many different sounds. The sounds are like songs. They can echo like distant thunder. They can creak like a swinging door. Sometimes the notes say, wee, 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 wee. People do not know what the sounds mean, but they love to listen to whale songs. So when I was little, there was National Geographic magazine. And National Geographic magazine would have these in the middle of the magazine. You would pop it out, and it would be a record, and it would be square. And you'd put it on the record player. And one of my favorites when I was little was the humpback whale sound. And I could tell you that this is what it sounded like. You ready? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, something like that. You could check it out after the show on YouTube. It's pretty amazing. Or watch a video one day about humpback whales and the sounds they make. It's amazing. In late spring, the humpback whales will leave the warm ocean. They travel back to their chilly summer homes. Wow. Let's see what this says. Summer feeding grounds of the northern humpback, winter homes of the northern humpback, winter homes of the southern humpback, winter feeding grounds. Okay, so that's pretty amazing. The northern humpback whales are in the red, and the southern humpback whales are in the purple. Very interesting. The water there is full of krill, the tiny animals that whales love to eat. Humpbacks are baleen whales. Baleen whales have no teeth, Instead of teeth, hundreds of thin, feathery plates called baleen hanging from the whale's upper jaw. The baleen acts like a strainer that catches krill in the whale's mouth. Look at this. It reminds me of the bristles on our toothbrush. So you know the bristles on the toothbrush, right? And it helps to get out the yuckiness. Well, what happens is when they put the big mouthful of krill and water in their mouth, then this allows the water to come out, and with their mouth closed, the krill stays inside. So just like the book says, it is like a strainer, but picture the baleen to be somewhat like the bristles on your toothbrush. The mother humpback whale and her calf begin their long, slow journey to the north. Soon the little whale will begin to eat the same food as its mother. But until it's old enough, it will drink its mother's milk. Whales are mammals. Baby whales drink milk just like you. Whoa, look at that. So this is the size of us compared to the size of the whales. That's pretty crazy. Blue whale. The blue whale is the biggest animal that has ever lived on Earth. Blue whales can weigh as much as 25 elephants. Whoa. This is the orca. An orca, baby. Orcas are born with black and yellow markings, but after about a year, their yellow spots turn white like their parents. Then you have a dolphin. Dolphins live in groups called pods. They're among the fastest swimmers in the ocean. The sperm whale. Sperm whales can dive as far as a mile down in the ocean and can stay underwater for more than an hour before they need to come up for air. But look at the size of the blue whale. Compared to the rest. And then over here we have a narwhal. The narwhal is sometimes called the unicorn whale because males grow one long tusk. This tusk is really a huge tooth. Do you know that? It's pretty wild, actually. But this is baby whales. That's an amazing book. I love learning things about animals and fun facts that we can use. And then, I don't know. I think it makes you smarter just to find out fun facts. Don't you feel smarter now that you know about the whales? I do. All right. Next, let's find another story in our book. Our 5-minute stories for our third book. Let's see if there's anything that starts with W. Ooh, the wrong kind of puppy. W. 36. This is a cute book. The wrong kind of puppy. Could there be a wrong kind of puppy? There was only one thing in the whole world that Peter wanted, and that was a puppy. Not just any puppy, but a puppy like the ones he had seen at the local dog show. They were lovely brown, fluffy puppies with big, bright brown eyes and wagging tails. Peter had spent all day at the show stroking the puppies, and they had spent all their time on their back legs wanting to be stroked even more. Best of all, Peter's parents had promised him a puppy of his very own for his birthday. He could hardly wait. Please, can we go get one of those lovely brown ones we saw at the dog show, he pleaded. There he is pleading. These are the puppies, I guess, that they saw. Peter's father shook his head and replied, I'm sorry, son, but those were very expensive puppies, and they grow into very big dogs. We just couldn't afford one of those. But we will get you a puppy, I promise, and I'm sure you'll love it just as much. Well, Peter was heartbroken. He had no idea the puppies he had seen were expensive, but he just couldn't imagine loving any other sort of dog. Eventually, Peter's birthday came around. In the morning, he woke up early to find a big pile of presents from his aunts, uncles, and his little sister. But where was his puppy? Aw, he was just about to burst into tears when he saw that one of the presents was from his parents. It was a big square box, but it certainly didn't feel like there was a puppy inside. But he opened the box anyway and discovered that it contained a collar, a lead, a dog bowl, a brush, and a comb, and some bone-shaped biscuits. But there was still no dog, no puppy. Without opening any of his other presents, he ran into his parents' room, who were still asleep, and asked where his puppy was. Well, Peter, perhaps you should have waited till they woke up to open the presents. We have to go and collect it today, said his mother. We've chosen you a lovely little puppy from the dog's home that desperately needed a new family to look after it. We can go and get it as soon as we've had breakfast. Well, I would not want to have breakfast. I would just want to go get the dog. Peter was much too excited to eat any breakfast. Of course, and spent the next half hour saying, "Can we go yet? Can we go yet? Can we go yet?" Eventually, everyone was ready, and they all climbed into the car for the journey to the dog's home. Peter sat in the back, clutching the lead and hoping it wouldn't be too long before there was a puppy attached to the other end of it. Soon they reached the dog's home, and one of the kennel maids took them where Peter's puppy was being kept. But when Peter first set eyes on the puppy, his heart sank. This wasn't anything like the sort of puppy he had wanted. Instead of being brown and fluffy and bouncy, this puppy was tiny and scraggy and timid. When it saw Peter and his family approach, it gave a little wag of its tail, but then just stood in its cage whimpering. Oh, it looks scared. Oh, Lisa. I definitely will. Now, Peter had been taught by his parents that you must not be ungrateful for presents, even if they aren't exactly what you wanted. So although he was very disappointed, he reached out and stroked the puppy. The little scruffy puppy timidly approached Peter, licked his hand, and then ran off into the corner of the cage. "He'll soon get used to you," said the kennel maid brightly. "Come on, Rags, time to go to your new home." And with that, she lifted the little puppy up and placed him in Peter's arms. Oh. All the way home, the little puppy sat quietly in Peter's arms, occasionally trembling. Now and again he looked up at Peter with his big soft eyes. When they got Rags home, he was so frightened that he ran and hid under the curtains. Peter wondered how he was going to be able to play with such a timid friend. Well, you gotta love him. Give him a chance. Later that day, Peter was sitting at the table having lunch when he felt something cold and wet against his leg. It was Rags' nose. He peered down to see Rags looking up at him, his tail wagging backwards and forwards. "He's looking a bit happier now," said Peter's father. "It will only be a matter of time before he really feels at home here." The next morning, Peter hurried downstairs as soon as he awoke to say good morning to Rags, because the truth was, although Rags wasn't quite like the puppy he had expected, he was really getting very fond of him. That's sweet. Rags jumped up out of his basket when he saw Peter, his tail wagging furiously. "He's quite a waggy dog after all," thought Peter. Then Rags picked up his ball and began to play with it. Every time Peter tried to take it, Rags scurried off with a wag of his tail, looking round to make sure that Peter was chasing him. He seemed to like playing after all. As the days went by, Rags seemed to grow more and more playful. He would jump up and greet his family with a big lick and wagging tail. He always wanted to go for walks and play, and he was very quick to learn tricks. Peter just couldn't believe how much Rags had changed from the timid little creature in the dog's home to the happy, playful puppy he was now. All thanks to a little love and care. But the most curious thing of all was the puppy's appearance. He had now grown a beautiful fluffy coat, and if Peter wasn't very much mistaken, it was quite brown too. and it matched the color of his big brown eyes. Look at that. So that was the story of the wrong dog for Peter. So basically, I don't know what I got from the story is that give someone a chance, right? Because sometimes people are timid and shy and nervous. And, we are the ones that want to go pick out a puppy. But does the puppy necessarily want to go where it's going? It has no choice. So therefore, it's going to act nervous and timid and shy. But when you love it and you show it love and you care for it and you become its friend, that puppy will love you too. And really, come on, how could you not love that puppy? That was a cute puppy. All right. That's it, you guys. 3 stories, healthy habits, good manners, and now we have to end with a hug. You're so welcome, Ryan. You're amazing. Oh, that's so sweet. Thanks for making our wonderful world. It is a wacky whale of a day. Thank you so much, Joan. And Jeremy. Hi, Jeremy. Okay, so you ready for the hug? Okay, put your right hand on your left shoulder. Put your left hand on your right. I got my lefts and my rights confused for a second. And then give yourself a hug for me. Squeeze yourself so tight. And know that everything's going to be all right. It will. And I will see you tomorrow morning, Tuesday, June 8th. And we will get to read together and send love and light together. It's going to be great. I'm so excited. And we'll breathe our way out now because this is how we end every day. Ready? Positive words only. I am filled with joy. I am so grateful. I am appreciative of you. I am totally content. And you know what else? I'm so excited for the graduates. Again, congratulations to all of you graduating school today, especially those little ones graduating from St. Thomas School and little Juliet graduating from pre-K. So exciting. I'm so happy for you, so filled with joy. Many blessings to all of you, and have a beautiful day. See you tomorrow. Or tonight on Open-Minded Mystics, 8 o'clock Eastern. Love you guys. Bye.